Hey yogis, it's Amy here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to day 6 of the 7-day Love Thyself yoga journey. In today's practice, we're going to be working with some of the aspects that we've worked with over the last several days. So we're going to be, tapping into our self-worth, connecting to our heart, feeling into the love energy that's within us, and then letting that energy, move into our physical body. But today specifically, extending that energy out into our auric field, which is kind of like our own little personal atmosphere that each one of us has. So it's really a part of who we are. We are much more than just this physical body. Our energy extends out from our physical body into the space around us. And so I want this love energy, this self-loving energy that we're cultivating this week to fill up that space as well. So we're going to be working with that today. So roll out your mat and get ready to love yourself up. All right, we're going to start this practice in a seated meditation. So please come into your own comfortable seat. If you'd like, you could prop up on a blanket. I'm sitting on a firm folded blanket to make yourself more comfortable. You can always sit on your knees too. Some people like to do kneel sitting where their shin bones are on their mat. So feel free to do that as well. Then just let your hands come to rest. Bring your eyes to close. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, just feel yourself arriving on your mat for today's practice. Entering this sacred time of loving yourself. Allowing your breath to flow easily, effortlessly in and out. And as you breathe out, let the skin of your body soften. You can almost imagine like the pores are opening to let the light in. And just shifting into a more receptive state to feeling yourself, your breath, more receptive state to receiving love. And then feel down into your hips, and you could even rock around just a little bit or tip your pelvis slightly forward, back, rocking side to side. Just reminding yourself of your base here, feeling into your tailbone, into the pelvis, into the floor beneath you, and dropping some roots down, right? And you can just do this in your mind's eye, just breathing out, letting your energy root down into the earth, taking hold and claiming your right to be here, and really aligning with your own personal worthiness. Reminding yourself that you are worthy of love. Take a nice slow breath in, complete breath out. Great, and then let your fingertips walk out alongside your body, and you can kind of inch those fingertips away. We're just going to do a few more little stretches here. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed if you'd like. I want you to lift up high through your spine, lifting up through the crown of your head, and then just drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And as you're holding here, relax your jaw and breathe into the right side of your neck. If you want a little bit more, you can extend your right fingers long away from the body and float them an inch or two off the floor. And then let those right fingertips come to the floor, and take your left peace fingers, press into your left temple, and lift your head up. I love that feeling. Release the left hand back down. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. reaching those left fingers away, maybe floating the left fingers, stretching out here, just breathing into the side of your neck. Releasing your left fingers back down. Take your right peace fingers, press into your right temple, lift your head up. So no work in those muscles. Good. And then let your hands come back to your knees or your thighs and just drop your chin to your chest and just feel into the back of your neck here. And breathe into the back of your neck. And then let your heart lift. Lift your head. Lift your chin. Stretch your chin up. Opening the front of your throat. And maybe drop your jaw, opening your mouth. And closing your mouth a couple times. Good. And then inhale, scoop your head back through center. Deep breath in and out. Bring your hands to touch at the front of your chest and give a little press through the palms. We did this in one of the previous practices in this journey. Just push through the palms and feel the muscles engaging all the way in towards your chest and towards your sternum. Muscles engaging around the lungs and the heart, and make a connection to your heart. Yeah, breathe yourself right into the center of your heart. You can imagine again that little door at the front of your chest, at the front of your heart, and you just open it up, step inside, remind yourself of this space inside your rib cage where you can drop in and find a little refuge and find a lot of love, because there is an abundance of love inside of us. I want you to tap into that. Good. And then breathe out. Interlace your fingers. Push your palms out and forward. Drop your chin once more and just round your upper back here, letting your heart kind of soften into the chest. And feel the back opening, the upper back opening here, shoulder blades spreading. Relax through the face. And breathe and lift your arms up. Nice big stretch here. You can actually lean back a little bit, opening wide through the front of the chest. Lift your gaze. Try to stretch your elbows straight. Press through the heels of your hands. Good. And then breathe out. Let your arms release, floating the arms down. And then let's just circle out the wrist a little bit. So we're going to be using our arms and our hands to take this love energy inside of our heart and start to disperse it through this field of energy around our body. The heart is really connected to these hands and these arms. So we want those channels to be open too. So just wake up your wrist a little bit here. Give a good shake. Get some energy moving through those arms. Good, and you might want to shake them really vigorously for a moment, especially if you've been on the computer a lot today already, or even if you're just waking up this morning. There might be some stagnant energy, and we want to enliven from the heart down through the hands. So give them a good shake, shake, shake. You might even lift them up overhead, shake them. Good, and then breathe in, just stretch out, and exhale, release down. And you might feel some tingling as you get the prana moving through these channels. All right, so let's shift. Come off your seat and come into child's pose on your mat. Sending your hips back, resting your forehead down. Let your body release here for a few breaths. And if you practiced with me yesterday for day 5 of this journey, we worked with moving love energy throughout the entire body. And I suggested seeing the love energy inside of you as emerald green, like a liquid love light energy. So you can return to that color inside your chest here, that liquid love, bright emerald green. But if you have another color that resonates with you, maybe your energy, your love energy is pink or white or purple or blue, connect with that. And as you're resting here in child's pose, let's just take 3 more deep breaths. And I want you to enliven your heart space and let that energy, that liquid love, that bright emerald green color expand and begin to fill out through the chest, the arms, the body. So deep breath in. As you exhale, just think of that energy dispersing and spreading out through your body. Feeding all your cells with love. Loving yourself up, loving your body up. Take 1 more deep breath, breathe in. As you exhale, that energy disperses out from the heart into the rest of the body. Good. On your next breath in, lift your chest, rise up onto your hands and knees. To tabletop here, tuck your toes. Let's move right into downward facing dog. Lift your hips, stretch back. Take a moment here just to warm up your body in down dog. Pedaling out your feet from side to side, sway your hips. Yeah, sigh out whenever you'd like. Take a nice deep breath in and out. 1 more deep breath, breathe in. Maybe lift your heels, stretching into the toes. Exhale, lower your heels, bend the knees a little bit, look forward, and then walk your feet forward. Coming to the front of your mat, breathe in here, stretch out your spine, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Soften and round through the spine. Let's do that again. Breathe in, lengthen. Remember, your hands can slide right up your shin bones if need be. Exhale, fold. Feel free to bend deep into the knees, curl the body in. Inhale, stretch. And fold, exhale. And now soften your knees. Inhale, roll up through your spine. And when you get to the top, let your arms float out and up overhead. Big stretch here at the top. And then exhale, let your arms float back out and dive all the way back forward, coming into your forward fold. Soften here around your body in, right? And so as we work into expansive movements during the practice today, you can think about that love, that liquid love energy flowing out from the heart, through the arms, through the hands, and it's dripping off the fingers or shining brightly out through the fingers, moving into the field around your body. Good. We're going to exhale out. Inhale, roll back up. So your knees are soft, rounding your back. And then just think about drawing lines in your space around your body with your fingertips as you reach up. And then exhale, arms floating out and down, releasing. We're going to do that 1 more time. Take a breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round up. Let your arms float out. Imagine liquid light shining out through the fingertips. It's almost like neon lights in your energy field. And then exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Good. So we're going to move through a little flow. We're going to just take a few fluid sun salutations to just get the whole body warmed up here. So on your next breath in, take the arms, sweep them up high. Exhale, fold, dive over the thighs. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, step your feet back. Find your plank pose. Take a breath in, making all the muscles of your body strong, belly lifted. Exhale, lowering down through chaturanga. Go ahead and come to your belly. Take a breath in, stretch up through the chest, Cobra Pose. Sliding the hands down halfway between hips and shoulders. Staying here or pressing up through upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, breathing out. Take a lift of your right leg, just one big breath. And maybe as your leg lifts, right, you've got love energy shining out through the tips of your toes, painting in your atmosphere, your own personal atmosphere, letting that love energy flow freely out through the foot, filling up the space around you. Good. Breathe out, release your right leg, your right foot, and then do the same with your left. Breathe in, painting the space around your body with love energy, letting it pour out through the toes, out through the sole of your foot. It's kind of a creative yoga practice, right? You get to let your body paint the space around you with love. Take one more breath. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Exhale, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Breathe and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale this time, lift your chest, rise up, sweep those arms high. We're going to do two more, flowing with the breath. Exhale, release, arms float down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take your feet back to your plank. Lower through, breathing out, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, breathing in. Down dog, breathing out. Full breath in and out. As you inhale, fill up your body. Imagine breathing out into the space around you. Exhale, energy spreads out through the body, through the space around you. Walk, step, or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms high. One more time through. Exhale, dive over your thighs, fold forward. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhale, take your feet back, find your plank, strong in your body, lower through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Shine and blossom open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. So by the end of today's practice, we want you to be filled up with love, physically and energetically. So you'll kind of be in a bubble of love energy, and that's just for you to marinate in, to soak in, to utilize, to feel, to heal. Take a deep breath here. Breathe out, bring your feet forward, walking, stepping, or hopping. Lengthening the spine, exhale, curl the body in. Good, rise up, breathe in, sweep those arms high. And exhale, this time mountain pose, releasing your arms down. Good, just take a breath here, breathe in and out. Awesome, release your arms. Step back on your mat. Doesn't really matter which foot, but you want to obviously be able to see me as I'm demonstrating. So we're going to do a little flow here to again kind of get our energy field open and to start to disperse some of this energy inside of us. So when you're standing, let your feet be pretty wide, but you can turn your toes out a little bit and your arms can come out alongside your body. And we're going to breathe in, starting to let your arms float out and up. And as you do, bend your knees. And then as you exhale, cross at the front, lowering the arms down and straightening out your legs. Breathe in, circle the arms out and up, bending through the knees, sink low. Exhale, crossing the wrist, pressing down in front. Okay, so find a rhythm that works for you, breathing in, painting the space around your body with liquid love energy. Exhale, pressing that energy, filling it throughout the entire space down to the earth. Maybe you close your eyes if you feel grounded. Move slowly. Let the palms of your hands be soft. So even though the fingers are stretched out long here, right, the muscles are soft. We want the flow of energy to be really fluid here. Go ahead, take one more breath in, sweeping the arms up. Good, now pause here at the top. We're going to switch directions. So as you exhale, pressing the arms down, bending your knees. Cross at the front low, and inhale, lift up. Exhaling, arms float down. You could even imagine your hands fluffing clouds, right? So that might give you just a slightly different sensation here with how you want to hold your hands so that the energy pathways from your heart can really remain open all the way out through the palms and the fingertips. Feel your heart expanding as the arms reach wide. Let's do one more of those. Inhaling, sweeping up and out. Good. And then exhale. Let your arms come all the way down to your hips. And then turn your right toes more out towards one end of the mat. Turn your left toe slightly in for warrior two pose. Line up your hips here, bend into your front knee. Good. Take your arms out in line with your shoulders. And we're going to do a little flow here as well. So turn your palms up, and as you breathe in, I want you to push into your feet, lift up, and then exhale, arms sweep down. Breathe in, sweep up. Exhale. Claiming the space around your body as sacred. Creating your own special self-love bubble that you get to be surrounded by. Good, let's do just one more of those. Breathe in, sweep up. And exhale, warrior two. All right, release your hands to your hips. Straighten through that right leg and rotate around to the left. Turn your left toes out, turn your right toes in. Bend into your left knee, finding your warrior two pose on the side. Make sure your knee is stacking right over your ankle here. Reach your arms out in line with your shoulders, and we'll take that same flow here, turning the palms of your hands up towards the sky. Press through the feet. Breathe in. Sweep up. Breathe out. Push the hands away, bending into your front knee. Inhale. Reach up. Breathy practice here. Exhale. Slow movement. And again, maintain a little sense of softness through the palms of the hands, the fingers, the arms. Like there's clouds around you that you're fluffing a little bit. Let's do two more of those. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe out. So you're here in your warrior two pose. Take a breath. Breathe in. Good. This time we're going to exhale. Windmill the arms all the way down. Lift your back heel. Step back into your downward facing dog. And if you wish from here, you can take a vinyasa, coming into plank, breathing in and breathing out, chaturanga. Breathing into up dog. Breathing out through down dog. Take a full breath here. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath. Breathe in and out. Good. Walking your feet halfway forward, walking your hands back, meeting at the middle here. Inhale, lengthen out your spine, and then exhale, bend your knees and come all the way down to sit on your mat. All right. Nice job. So we're going to do one more little kind of fluid movement to paint the space around us with love, and then we're going to be moving into our Shavasana. So nice job. Hopefully you feel, with all of that breathing and moving, right, there's a nice kind of mind-body connection that happens, but also hopefully a little bit of like fluid energy. You start to feel a little bit more energized with that. All right, so come down onto your backs. And we're gonna, this is actually a little bit of a core movement, core exercise, but it's nice because the arms and the legs are gonna be stretched out long. And again, I want you just to kind of think of like this liquid love coming out through the hands and feet, just filling up the space around you. You're gonna have a big bubble of this love energy to live inside of all day today and hopefully forever. So arms and legs stretch out long, arms overhead, legs long. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, push really deep into the back of your pelvis and float your left leg up and float your right arm up. Now, if you want a little bit more core work than what this already provides, you're just going to lift your head and reach. And then painting through the fingers and toes, lowering both all the way down. So this is your inhale. Exhale, lifting right leg, left arm. Inhale, release. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Little squeeze at the top through the core and release. Move at your own pace. And if the legs being straight here just is too much for you, you can bend your knee, which I'll demonstrate on this side. So you would just bend the left knee. You could reach your fingers towards your toes, and then you could even just place the foot to the floor. And then you'd bend your right knee, reaching left fingers towards right toes, and then placing the foot to the floor. So keep moving. See if you can kind of let this be really breath-based. Let's try one more each side. Good, and then breathe in, stretch out long, and you can bring your hands to your belly. Rest your hands here for a moment, breathe into your belly, and just let your body relax. Notice how you're feeling. And then let's give the knees a little squeeze into the chest. So just hug your thighs to your belly, rock a little side to side, circle the knees. The energy that surrounds us is the energy that touches other people. And what a beautiful thing to let your energy be love, letting love touch other people that you come in contact with, making that a conscious thing as you move through the day today. It doesn't even mean that you have to give this love to them. It's just about them coming in contact with that strong vibration. And when that happens, right, it will influence them in a positive way and probably help shift their energy in the direction of love as well. Take your arms out to the side, drop your legs to the right. Take a nice deep breath here, just relax through your low back. Then breathe in, lift your knees through center and let them fall to the left. Deep breath in and out. Lifting the knees back up through center. One last little hug, little mini Shavasana here. Stretch your legs out long on your mat. Close your eyes. Your arms can rest wherever it feels comfortable for you. If you want to stay connected to your heart here, just rest your right hand over your chest. And breathe. And as you're resting and breathing, I want to just remind you that this love energy is here for you. Again, for you to use in whatever way seems fit. You can use it to heal your body. You can channel it into healing emotions or the mind. You can soak in it and just let yourself become love, right, in a more conscious way. You can think about moving with this energy today, dancing with it, being held by this energy. Love can also, when it fills up our own little personal atmosphere, it can act like a buffer to some of the other energies that we come in contact with out in the world that maybe don't feel so nurturing or feel so positive for us to come in contact with. And I know for myself, when I'm challenged, when I feel triggered, sometimes I want to react in a way that is not loving, that isn't kind. So as you're moving through the day today, maybe also just considering what would it be like to press pause on your reactions and instead tap into your own love energy and ask it what it would do, how it would respond. Feel free to keep resting here if you'd like, or let your body begin to stretch and move. When you're ready, you can make your way back up into a seated position. Coming to close your practice today. Bringing the hands to touch at the front of your chest, or just rest your hands right over your heart space. Drop your chin slightly. Tell yourself in your own way, I love you. You matter to me. You're special. Yeah, feeling your own love for yourself. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel like you've got this nice little buffer of love all around you. If you are joining me for this entire journey, I look forward to wrapping things up with you tomorrow. It's day 7. And if you're just coming on board, be sure to subscribe to my channel and let me know that you liked this video, that you like this journey. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how your heart's doing and how you're using your love energy in your life. I would love to hear. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you day 7. Namaste.